So hello, nonsensical friends of mine. Alright, today, this video is going to be, tips for what to do when you're tired. Because I am someone who spends a lot of their time tired, as I don't like to sleep. Well, okay, I like to sleep, but I don't like to not be awake, I guess, would be the more appropriate way of saying it. And I like doing stuff, so I don't like to not be doing things. So, if you're someone like me, and you don't sleep a lot, or if you actually have, like, insomnia or something, like, that makes sense medically, then here are some tips for you. Tip number 1, go to sleep. Tip number 2, did you try sleeping yet? Tip number 3, if you can't fall asleep, your only other option is to stay awake. So, to help facilitate that staying awake, you have things like substances, caffeine, eating, things like that. Also, exercising is always good. It gets you adrenaline, your natural sort of things to get you going. 1, 2, 3. Read a book. Sometimes people recommend reading before bed, but I think that's a terrible idea. Because then, when I start reading, I'm just like, oh my god, I have to keep going, I have to find out what happens next, you know? Then you get the story stuck in your head all night. And like, that's not conducive to a restful evening. At least, in my mind, it's not. Turn some lights on. Whoa, lights! Because light is hard to sleep in. It's easier to do in the dark. Science! Did I mention that you should probably try and go to sleep? It's a good idea. It's the best use of your time when you're awake. Do something productive with your life. Learn a sport. Google how to play an instrument. Write a musical. Build something. Oof, wait, I broke it. Break something. Wow! Diagnose your friends with disorders that they don't have. Or do. Clean your room. Phone a friend. Yo, diggity. Try to pretend you're as cool as Juno. You're not. Count down the hours until the next time you get to sleep. So slow. Go through some old memories. I don't know why I've adopted this accent. Go through some old memories that aren't your own. Aww. Watch this video again. If you don't want to, I don't blame you. Write a story. Once upon a time, there was a dragon. And the dragon was on a castle on the moon. And the dragon had really cool laser vision, but the dragon's friends at school thought he was lame for having laser vision because only Scott Summers has laser vision and he's a bag of tools. So the dragon was ostracized, but then he learned to gain control of his laser vision and be less like Scott Summers and be more like Superman, because Superman is cool. And he's going to be in a movie with Amy Adams this summer. Is Scott Summers? Nah. And those are my tips for what to do when you're not sleeping. I mean, I guess you could probably do, what was this video about? Have a nice week, everybody. Catch you later. Happy Monday. Woo! Drifting out of frame. Oh. My bangs look so fucking weird.